Welcome to the YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub, your one-stop solution for expert guidance, best practices, and actionable knowledge in the world of contact centers. Explore, learn, and enhance contact center skills. Let's discuss forecasting method, moving average. Let's begin with the core idea behind the moving average forecasting method. The moving average is a quantitative time series model designed to smooth out short-term fluctuations and highlight the underlying pattern in demand. It does this by averaging the most recent actual data points over a defined period, the last 3, 4, 6, or 12 intervals. Unlike the simple average, which uses the same historical window again and again, the moving average updates dynamically. Every time a new period's actual volume is recorded, the model adds that new value automatically drops the oldest one from the window. This rolling mechanism keeps the forecast continuously aligned with the most current operational reality. The philosophy behind the method is simple. Moving average forecasting keeps your forecast as fresh as your latest data. Useful in environments where demand is stable but still experiences modest, random ups and downs. By smoothing the noise and emphasizing the central pattern, the moving average provides a clean, balanced, and frequently updated forecast that adapts with each new data point. Now let's explore the core principle behind the moving average forecasting method. This approach is built on a simple but powerful assumption. Recent performance is a stronger indicator of near-term demand than older data. Instead of giving equal importance to every historical point, the moving average focuses only on the most recent periods, creating a rolling, continuously updated view of volume behavior. As each new period's actual volume arrives, the model automatically incorporates it and drops the oldest value from the window. This rolling structure allows the forecast to adapt in real time to the latest call, chat, or email trends, keeping the prediction relevant, stable, and responsive. The moving average method works best in environments where contact volume has no major upward or downward trend. It performs well when the operation is steady and non-directional. Historical data is relatively stable but includes random fluctuations. Small ups and downs get smoothed out, revealing the true underlying demand level. The goal is to reduce noise and focus on the operational baseline. The moving average highlights what's consistent and filters out what's temporary. In essence, the moving average creates a balanced, continuously refreshed forecast. One that evolves naturally as your latest data comes in. Let's explore the moving average forecasting method. This technique smooths out short-term fluctuations and helps you see the underlying pattern in your data. The core idea is simple. We take the average of the most recent n actual values to predict the next period. The formula is Ft plus 1 equals the sum of the latest n actual values divided by n. In other words, we only use the most recent data points inside a moving window, such as the last 3 periods or the last 5 periods. This window keeps sliding forward with each new period, which is why it's called a moving average. In Excel, this is very easy to apply. For a 3-period moving average, you simply average the last 3 actuals. For example, if your data is in cells B8 through B10, your formula is equals average, open bracket, B8 colon B10, close bracket. If you prefer a 5-period moving average, you extend the range accordingly. Use this method when your data is relatively stable and you want to reduce noise while still reflecting recent performance. That's the moving average forecasting method, practical, smoothing, and highly effective in operational environments like call centers. Let's walk through a clear, step-by-step example of how the moving average forecasting method works in a call center environment. We'll use a 3-month moving average, which means each forecast is based on the most recent 3 actual data points. Here are the monthly actual call volumes. January, 950. February, 1020. March, 980. These first 3 months simply establish the base history. No forecast is generated yet because we need 3 completed periods before the moving average can begin. Now let's calculate the forecasts. For April, we take the average of January, February, and March. 950 plus 1020 plus 980 divided by 3. That gives us a forecast of 983 calls. For May, we move the window forward, dropping January and adding April. 1020 plus 980 plus 1050 divided by 3. The result is a forecast of 1017 calls. For June, the window moves again, dropping February and adding May. 980 plus 1050 plus 1000 divided by 3. This produces a forecast of 1010 calls. The key insight here is that the average continuously moves forward. As each new month's actual volume arrives, the oldest month drops off, ensuring that the forecast stays aligned with the freshest data. The moving average method gives you a stable, balanced, and continuously updated forecast, ideal for smoothing short-term fluctuations and revealing the true underlying demand. Let's walk through the step-by-step process for applying the moving average forecasting method in a contact center environment. Step 1. Collect historical data. Gather consistent period-level data such as daily, weekly, or monthly call, chat, or email volumes. The accuracy of the moving average depends on clean, comparable historical intervals. Step 2. Select N, the number of past periods to average. Common choices include 3, 5, or 7 periods, depending on how stable or volatile the demand pattern is. A smaller N reacts faster, while a larger N creates smoother forecasts. Step 3. Compute the average of the last N actuals. Add the most recent N data points and divide by N. This becomes the forecast for the next equivalent period. Step 4. Shift the window forward by 1 period as new data arrives. When the next period's actual volume is available, drop the oldest value, add the newest, and recalculate the average. This rolling window keeps the forecast continuously aligned with the latest demand patterns. Step 5. Compare forecast versus actual and track accuracy metrics. Monitor indicators such as MAPE, WAPE, or bias to evaluate whether the moving average is performing well. If accuracy deteriorates, adjust N or consider transitioning to a more advanced model. This stepwise flow ensures that your forecast stays updated, responsive, and rooted in the most recent operational reality. Selecting the right averaging window, or N value, is one of the most important decisions when using the moving average forecasting method. Your choice directly influences how responsive or stable your forecast will be. A short window, such as a 3-period moving average, creates a highly responsive forecast. It reacts quickly to recent changes in call, chat, or email volume. This is ideal for volatile cues, rapid shifts, or short-term operational planning where agility matters more than stability. A medium window, like a 6-period moving average, strikes a balanced forecast character. It smooths out noise but still captures moderate changes in the trend. This makes it suitable for stable monthly planning, where demand is predictable with only light fluctuations. A long window, such as a 12-period moving average, produces a very smooth and steady forecast. It is less reactive to short-term spikes or drops and is best used for long-term budgeting, capacity planning, or scenarios where seasonal effects need to be dampened. Here's the practical rule of thumb. Use a shorter N when demand fluctuates rapidly. Use a longer N when stability and smoothing are the priority. Choosing the right window ensures your forecast mirrors reality, either by responding quickly when conditions shift, or by staying calm and steady when the mission is long-term planning. Let's look at a practical example of how the moving average method works in a real contact center environment. Imagine a customer support queue with weekly inbound call volumes that are stable but show light fluctuations from week to week. Here's the actual data. Week 1, 9,800. Week 2, 10,000. Week 3, 9,600. Week 4, 10,200. These 4 weeks establish our historical base. To forecast week 5, we calculate the 4-week moving average. We add 9,800 plus 10,000 plus 9,600 plus 10,200 and divide by 4. This gives us a forecast of 9,900 calls for week 4. And when we roll the window forward, the forecast for week 5 becomes 9,975 calls. This rolling calculation keeps the forecast aligned with the latest behavior while smoothing out short-term noise. Workforce management planners can now use this forecast to generate staffing plans, assign FTE schedules, and ensure that service levels remain stable. The moving average method provides a clear, balanced, and continuously updated forecast, perfect for steady queues that require predictable staffing. Let's review the key strengths of the moving average forecasting method and why it remains a trusted tool in workforce management and operations planning. First, simplicity and transparency. The moving average is straightforward to calculate, easy to interpret, and simple to automate. Its logic is clear, making it ideal for training new analysts and explaining forecasts to leadership or clients. Second, noise reduction. Because it averages multiple recent data points, the moving average smooths out random spikes and dips. This helps planners focus on the true underlying demand rather than reacting to short-term fluctuations. Third, dynamic updating. As new data comes in, the moving average automatically refreshes. Out goes the oldest data point, in comes the newest. This rolling mechanism ensures that the forecast remains current, relevant, and aligned with the latest operational trends. Fourth, a reliable baseline benchmark. The moving average often serves as a comparison model for more advanced techniques such as regression, ARIMA, or AI-driven forecasts. If a sophisticated model cannot outperform the moving average, it may need recalibration. Fifth, stability in flat environments. For queues without strong seasonality or major trend shifts, the moving average provides a stable, balanced forecast that maintains service predictability. These strengths make the moving average an essential tool, simple enough for everyday planning, yet powerful enough to anchor more advanced forecasting conversations. While the moving average method is widely used and highly effective in stable environments, it also comes with important limitations that planners must understand. First, the lag effect. Because the moving average smooths data over several periods, it reacts slowly to sudden changes in call, chat, or email volume. If demand spikes or drops sharply, the forecast will take time to catch up. Second, equal weighting of all data points. Every period in the averaging window is treated as equally important. This means older data has the same influence as the most recent period, even if conditions have clearly changed. Third, It ignores seasonality. If the queue experiences predictable peaks such as month-end billing, policy renewals, holiday inquiries, or tax season surges, the moving average will not recognize these cycles. It simply smooths the data without anticipating recurring patterns. Fourth, it is not predictive. The moving average follows history but does not attempt to forecast the future direction of demand. It doesn't anticipate operational shifts, campaign effects, or behavioral changes. Here's the recommended mitigation. Move to a weighted moving average or an exponential smoothing model. Both methods give more importance to recent data, making the forecast more responsive and better suited for dynamic environments. Understanding these limitations helps planners apply the moving average method wisely. As a smoothing tool, not a predictive engine. To understand the value of moving average forecasting, it helps to compare it directly with the simple average method. First, the data used. The simple average relies on a fixed set of historical periods. Once that window is defined, it stays the same. In contrast, the moving average uses rolling recent data, dropping the oldest value and adding the newest each time a new period arrives. Second, update frequency. The simple average is static. It only changes when you redefine the historical window. But the moving average updates automatically every period, making it more adaptive and reflective of current behavior. Third, responsiveness. The simple average has low responsiveness. It smooths data heavily and takes time to adjust when reality shifts. The moving average offers medium responsiveness. It reacts more quickly to new trends without becoming too volatile. Fourth, use case. The simple average works best as an initial baseline, a clean starting point for early forecasting or model comparison. The moving average is better suited for ongoing rolling forecasts that need continuous refreshing. Fifth, the ideal environment. The simple average is great for long-term stable patterns, while the moving average is ideal for short-term rolling adjustments where small fluctuations matter. Here's the key insight. The moving average is essentially a simple average that evolves continuously, adapting with every new data point. Moving average forecasting has powerful, real-world applications across multiple contact center functions. Its strength lies in smoothing short-term fluctuations and providing a clean, rolling view of operational demand. Here are the most common use cases. First, call and chat volume forecasting. The moving average method smooths daily or weekly volume fluctuations, making it ideal for short-term scheduling, intraday planning, and weekly capacity decisions. Second, AHT forecasting. When average handle time stabilizes after process changes or agent learning curves, taking a moving average of the last few days gives an accurate next day AHT estimate, essential for staffing and interval-level planning. Third, shrinkage and absenteeism forecasting. Shrinkage often fluctuates around a steady pattern. Using a rolling average of recent weeks helps planners predict expected shrinkage with higher confidence and less noise. Fourth, email backlog estimation. For queues with continuous inflow, a moving average helps estimate expected daily or hourly backlog, enabling more accurate resource distribution and aging control. Fifth, FTE and capacity planning. Workload projections based on moving average volumes, combined with AHT and occupancy assumptions, give WFM teams a stable baseline for FTE calculations and shift planning. Across these applications, the moving average method provides a continuously refreshed, balanced forecast. Perfect for operations that experience small, frequent fluctuations but maintain an overall stable pattern. AI significantly enhances the moving average forecasting method by making it smarter, faster, and far more adaptive than traditional manual calculations. Here's how AI transforms the moving average into an intelligent forecasting engine. First, automatic optimization of the averaging window. Machine learning analyzes historical accuracy and selects the best value of n. Whether that's a 3-period, 5-period, or 12-period window, to maximize forecast precision under current conditions. Second, outlier removal. AI detects abnormal spikes such as outage days, campaign surges, or data errors. These distorted values are filtered out before averaging, preventing misleading forecasts. Third, trend integration through dynamic drift. When AI identifies gradual upward or downward movements, it adds a drift factor on top of the moving average. This allows the forecast to reflect real growth or decline rather than simply smoothing the past. Fourth, real-time recalculation. Instead of updating monthly or weekly, AI refreshes the moving average every hour or every day as new data arrives, keeping the forecast continuously aligned with the latest operational reality. Fifth, hybrid modeling. AI blends the moving average with regression, ARIMA, or machine learning predictors. This hybrid approach improves accuracy without losing the stability of the moving average core. Here's a practical example. An AI system detects that daily call volume increases by 2% midweek. It automatically adds a bias correction to the moving average baseline, ensuring the forecast stays ahead of repeating midweek surges. In essence, AI transforms the moving average from a simple smoothing tool into a self-correcting, context-aware forecasting model that evolves intelligently with your data. Moving average forecasting delivers meaningful economic and operational advantages, especially for contact centers that operate in steady, predictable environments. First, it maintains cost predictability. By smoothing short-term volatility, the moving average keeps staffing requirements stable. This reduces surprises in weekly or monthly labor cost, helping finance and WFM plan with confidence. Second, it prevents overreaction to random spikes. Because the moving average filters out temporary surges or drops, it avoids unnecessary overtime during false peaks and prevents avoidable idle hours when the noise subsides. The result is a more balanced and efficient use of resources. Third, it supports stable SLA performance, with staffing aligned to the true average workload rather than short-term anomalies. Service level stays steady, queues stay controlled, and customer experience becomes more predictable. Fourth, it functions as a low-cost forecasting option for BPOs or contact centers managing steady lines of business. The moving average offers an economical forecasting model that requires no advanced tools or complex algorithms. Here's the key takeaway. A well-built moving average forecast minimizes both SLA penalties and labor cost volatility. It creates a smoother, more dependable planning environment, keeping operations efficient, predictable, and financially stable. While the moving average method is a reliable forecasting tool for stable environments, there are clear moments when it's time to move beyond it. You should upgrade your forecasting approach when trend or seasonality becomes visible. If call, chat, or email volumes start showing upward growth, downward decline, or recurring monthly or weekly patterns, models like Holt Winters, ARIMA, or regression provide far better accuracy than a moving average can deliver. You should also transition when you need real-time responsiveness. In fast-moving operations where volumes shift hour to hour or day to day, AI-powered predictive models can detect pattern changes instantly and update forecasts continuously. something the moving average is not designed to do. Another reason to move forward is when you require probability-based scenario planning. If leadership needs forecasts that include best case, expected case, and worst case outcomes, methods such as scenario modeling or Monte Carlo simulations become essential. But here's the key insight. Even when you upgrade, the moving average remains your baseline benchmark. It serves as the comparison point that tells you whether an advanced model is actually delivering superior accuracy. Moving average is the foundation, but your forecasting strategy should evolve as your business, data, and complexity evolve. Let's close with the key takeaways of the moving average forecasting method. First, the definition. The moving average forecast is calculated by averaging the most recent n actual values, creating a rolling, continuously updated prediction. Second, its nature. It is a quantitative, time series model that refreshes every period, smoothing noise and keeping the forecast aligned with current data. Third, the ideal use case. The moving average method performs best in short-term, stable, non-seasonal call center environments where demand fluctuates slightly around a consistent baseline. Fourth, the core advantages. It is simple to compute, dynamically updated, and excellent at reducing random fluctuations. It provides clarity, transparency, and steady operational guidance. Fifth, the limitations. It lags behind sudden trend shifts and does not capture seasonality. Because it treats all data points equally, it may not respond fast enough to evolving patterns. Sixth, the role of AI. AI enhances the moving average through automated window optimization, anomaly detection, and contextual adjustments, making the model more accurate and resilient. And finally, the outcome. The moving average offers a stable, adaptive foundation for staffing, budgeting, and consistent SLA delivery. It keeps planning centered, predictable, and aligned with operational reality. Remember this guiding insight. The moving average forecast is the heartbeat of steady-state planning, simple, evolving, and dependable. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.